Welcome to Locology 101 with Ms. Prince. This is week 1 and today we are learning about lock sizes. Not only will we be learning the difference between lock sizes, we'll also be learning the difference between micro locks and sister locks. Though they are very similar, there are quite a few differences and I would like to explain that to you guys. So before we get started on the different lock sizes, I want to tell you the difference between micro locks and sister locks. But first, I have to give you the history of sister locks. Sister locks was created by Joanne Cornwell. Joanne Cornwell created sister lock method because she was frustrated with the requirements of obtaining a cosmetology license. She thought that it was unjust that it required so many hours when certain careers like being a paramedic or even a cop, this is back in the 90s, did not require as many hours as it did to obtain a cosmetology license. Once she fought the court so many times and did not win, she came up with a technique that required no heat, no product, and no chemicals that was legal. When Joanne patented sister locks, she was very smart. She made sure that she created a very small and tight community that withheld to the rest of the community how to do sister locks. I remember back in the day getting my hair done, and this was an open concept salon, and one of the beauticians that was there, she had a client come in, she was getting her hair tight and she had sister locks, and the service provider put a barrier like around them so no one can see how the technique was being done. The community kept this technique very, very close to their chest. If you were not certified to offer sister locks, you could not do it. And I still believe to this day, if you are not certified, you are not allowed to say that you are offering a sister lock service. So if you are interested in getting sister locks, please make sure that you are finding a service provider that actually is licensed and certified as a sister lock technician. It doesn't hurt to simply ask. If you want sister lock, just ask, are you certified as a sister lock technician? If they say no, you either have the choice to find someone else or opt to get micro locks. But it's not technically sister locks if you are not getting it under a technician that has been trained the proper way to offer that service. All right, now that we have the history down, we're gonna go a little bit more in detail about the difference between micro locks and sister locks. Sister locks, you have to be certified. There is a specific type of grid that is used in order to do it. With micro locks, your grid can vary. Sister locks is a higher cost, it's a more expensive service, and it has to be retightened every 4 to 6 weeks. Micro locks, obviously any loctician or any stylist can do it. It is not just being done by interlocking, and I'm saying interlocking allegedly. I'm still unsure of exactly the technique that they use, but if you ask me from when I look at it, it looks like interlocking. So you can either do it with braids, 2-strand twists, or actually even coils. It's more of a flexible method when it comes to your grid. Some people can have diamond parts, but for the most part, from what I see, everyone keeps a specific grid. I don't know if it's the exact grid as sister locks, but you can have a different grid. And then also the sizes are interchangeable. You can have all different type of micro locks. So sometimes we see really small ones, and then sometimes we see a little bit smaller than extra small or micro. Yeah, extra small. And the maintenance varies. Sister locks is a little bit more structured, 4 to 6 weeks. With your micro locks, it's really up to you and your loctician or whatever it works best for you. So now we're gonna do a size breakdown. We know the difference between sister locks and micro locks. Now we are going to do an actual size breakdown. I felt like this was very important to start with our course because I have quite a few clients that come in and I ask them, what size do you think your locks are? They be like, medium. Girl, you have small locks, not medium. So we're gonna learn the difference between the two. So right here, this is actually micro locks and this is 0.2 centimeters. When I looked it up, I was trying to find different comparisons and they said this will be like the tip of a shoelace. Next, you have extra small is 0.4. Can you see the difference in that? Very small difference, but it is a difference. After extra small, then you have regular small. Then we get a little bit thicker. After extra small, you have medium, which is the size between small and medium. After that, you have actually medium, which is 1.0 centimeters. And then you have large, which is 1.2 centimeters. And then you have extra large, which is 1.5 centimeters. Some people will consider this wigs, but wigs tend to be a little bit bigger than this. All right, now that we have an understanding of the different lock sizes, you have a homework assignment. I'm gonna ask you to comment under this post for one, your lock size, and if you don't have locks yet, your desired lock size. And your second homework assignment is find a celebrity that has or had locks and let me know what size they had. Thank you for tuning in to Locology 101 with Ms. Prince. For our second course, which is next week, we'll be discussing lock methods. Interlocking, insta-locking, lock extensions, 2-strand twists, coils, the differences in what hair texture typically works for certain types. So I'll see you guys next week.